Hello everyone, welcome back into North of 7 Cards. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, North of 7 Cards, and on eBay, the number 7. Today we've got for you the 2024 Bowman Baseball Mega. This is break number 55 here today. A little Hideki Matsui. Let us know in the chat, who are we looking for today? Let's open this up. Get all the packs separated. See what's inside. Two runners. There we go. Let's get these boxes open. Sure, a lot of people saw the whirlwind of the last 24 hours for the Yankees. They go from a 12-2 loss, Grady Sizemore's first win as White Sox manager, into I don't actually remember what the final score was. I just remember 2 runners on, and it's bringing Jake Cousins. It's a scary thought for Yankee fans in those close games. Juan Soto, 3 home run night. Judge calls him the greatest hitter. I don't know if he said all time or this year, but something along those lines. I don't know many that would disagree. I mean, all time is ridiculous, but one of the more talented hitters in baseball, that's for sure. final 5 boxes. I guess part of that roller coaster in New York is also the Dominguez. It's not a plan for a call up. It's just nothing at the moment. Jazz Chisholm most likely going, or if he's not already, on the injured list after that elbow injury. And I don't know if it was just, trying to make him look good, of thinking, oh, he thought he was playing yesterday, even after the injury. It could have been a little possible fluff story for Yankee fans, although I don't think they really need it for Jazz. Our last box here. We'll start with the regular packs, then the Mega Mojo packs. Let's get opening. I also love just, a couple weeks after this new Rays Stadium project gets announced, Yordan Alvarez breaks the scoreboard, which is just, I don't care that it meant nothing. To me, that's still a feather in the cap to him as a hitter, because he is something special, Yordan Alvarez. We'll also have the Jackson Holiday. I don't think Renaissance is fair, but I did not think Baltimore was calling him back up this year, nor did I think they should. I just kind of thought he was ready for the rest of the year and developing, and this is why I don't run a baseball team, because he's come up and hit a couple big home runs. Grand slam. Just seems like he's fitting right in. More of a jolt than Baltimore's trade deadline, which also wasn't bad itself. Kind of more bolstering that bullpen, but last pack here. Stack number 1. Kicking it off with the Yamamoto. Got Max Clark, Nivens, Pete Crow, Walker Jenkins, Tayshaun Walton, Luis Baez, Jack Hurley, Cooper Pratt, Jackson Holiday. There's a Yamamoto, Alfredo Duno, Brock Vandenberg, Pete Crow Armstrong, Sebastian Walcott, Emmanuel Bonilla, Mauricio Butler, Byron Churio, Alberto Rios, Shanuel, Ben Williamson, Jace Young, Smith Shaver, Carlos Sanchez, Travis Honeyman, Jared Dickey, Roman Anthony, Elkins, JD Gonzalez, Jackson Churio, Tucker, Encarnacion Strand, Gabriel Gonzalez, Xavier Isaac, Ethan Salas, Rocco Riggio, Anthony Hueso, Drew Jones, Aiden Smith, Elijah Green, Ryan Burrows, Yohandy Morales, there's Lawler, Matos, Mike Bove, Tamar Johnson, Rafi Velasquez, Yanquiel Fernandez, Diego Benitez, Brian Acuna, Kierstead, Johan Fran Garcia, and the Derniche Valdez. I had mentioned this. I don't know if you even call it a take. We'll go with prediction. I think the Milwaukee Brewers have been in mostly cruise control with this division, and I think they're going to have to run into either, I mean, they're not a buzzsaw really in terms of like World Series contenders, but the Diamondbacks or the Padres, or even the Braves. I would genuinely toss the Mets in there too. Whoever they end up having to play is going to have I don't want to say a good time in Milwaukee, but I think the Brewers are definitely in some trouble. We got Lawler, Matos, Heredia, Michael Arroyo, Anthony Skull, Camilo Diaz, Armando Ramirez, Brooks Lee, Kierstead, Zanatello, Jet Williams, Rojas, Abraham Nunez, Maui Ahuna, Yelich, Freeman, Kowser, Keishel, Spencer Jones, Ty Pete, James Wood, Cole Emerson, Cole Young, Abbott, Luke Adams, Colson Montgomery, Yohandry Vargas, Marcelo Meyer, Kyle Harrison, Colin Houck, and Rainer Arias. Senga, Kendall George, Jackson Merrill, Carson Rucker, Brendo Maeda, Estor Asuero, Enrique Jimenez. Jose Rodriguez, Spencer Nivens. Samuel Basalo, Tayshaun Walton. Hao Yu Lee, Frelick. Aiden Miller, Lazaro Montes. Ryan Lasco, Ryan Clifford. Capri Ortiz, Brenda Maea. Felix Marbel, and Enrique Jimenez. Stack number 3. Also been surprised to see how much Houston is extending that division lead. The Mariners, I don't know, it was wild card. They were 2 games back of the wild card. I didn't think they'd really have a chance, and I know it's Kansas City and Boston in front, but I think Seattle tossed them in this category. They made moves, and now they're in trouble. I just don't know if there's... Obviously, it is the middle of August. There's still time, but these are the moves that are not moves like deadline moves, but like moves, winning streaks and all that sort of stuff. Like it's just this is the time. This is when it starts to get a little crunched. And if the Astros are just kind of riding this wave for now, you gotta hope it ends soon and it kind of turns into the end of last season where it was that last weekend and Texas losing, Seattle getting bumped, but Houston really helped the Rangers, which is bizarre because the Rangers lost the division and playing those extra games kind of gave them that momentum come playoff time, and they rolled through Tampa. They kind of rolled through Baltimore, which I guess is not as I won't say not as impressive, but they were a young team in their first playoff experience, so kind of makes sense that they would be struggling. We got Wynn, Johnny Farmello, Travis Honeyman, Enrique Bradfield Jr., Roman Anthony, Douglas Glad, Jackson Churio, Tony Ruiz, Xavier Isaac, Esmil Valencia, Trey Morgan, Priester, Adrian Santana, Davison Gutierrez, Taylor, Ryan Vanderhee, Hao Yu Lee, Ellie, Augustin Ramirez, Cam Collier, Abrams, Heredia, Carson Weisenhunt, Jack Hurley, Tanya, Colt Ledbetter, Jackson Holiday, Bove, Max Anderson, and Luis Angel Acuna, Tucker, Gavin Williams, Jed Arenamo, Homer Bush Jr., Jaron Elkins, Elijah Green, Paul Skeens, Yohandy Morales, Arjun Namala, Lazaro Montes, Filippo Dituri, Ryan Clifford, Ramon Landetta, Cole Foster, Gonzalez, B. Crow Armstrong, Mac Horvath, 7 Ceballos, Braden Taylor, Garrett Forrester, Owen White, Brock Porter, and Roderick Arias. Go last stack before the Mojo. I don't wonder for the Orioles, year 2, this is going to be more playoff experience. Again, last year was just, it was a literal buzzsaw that the Rangers were. I mean, until they got to the Astros series was really good, really even, could have gone either way. But everybody else just felt the wrath of the Rangers, and I just don't know, is that valuable experience for Baltimore? Like, it is playoff experience, you can't deny that, but what did they learn? Like, I'm interested to hear as they get down the stretch and as they start to talk about it, what did they learn from last year? How do you evolve? You're gonna throw, and you're also throwing more young guys. You're throwing Kauser and Kierstead and Westberg and Jackson Holiday. You're throwing all these guys into that playoff experience when most of your vets, or not even vets, most of your best players played 3 games in the playoffs last year. Only time will tell. Lawler, Max Wagner, Brendo Maea, Alan Castro, Enrique Jimenez, Chase Davis, Spencer Nivens, Tony Blanco Jr., Tayshaun Walton, Yamamoto, Wells, Camp Alderman, Brock Brandenburg, Nick Gonzalez, Dylan Head, Manuel Bonilla, Mauricio Butler, Daniel Susak, Alberto Rios, Jared Cerna, Jace Young, Evan Carter, Kyle Teal, Luis Guanipa, David Guzman, Kevin Sim, Gunner, Harper, Jacob Burke, Jose De Paula, Verlander, De La Cruz, Carson Roccaforte, Justin Crawford, Brooks Brannon, Cole Foster, Tommy Troy, Seven Ceballos, John Wimmer, Garrett Forrester, Bryce Matthews, Roderick Arias, Denny Rafaela, Camp Alderman, and Spencer Nivens. Last little bit here, Nick Gonzalez, Pete Crow Armstrong, Dylan Head, Tayshaun Walton, Daniel Susak, Jack Hurley, Owen White, Jose De Paula, Jared Cerna, and finishing it off with Jackson Holiday. And no stacked in here. We'll go through these one by one. Got Ryan Burrows, Jung-Hoo Lee, Noel V. Marte, Miles Naylor, Luis Baez. Nick Gonzalez, Jackson Churio, Curtis Mead, Drew Jones, James Wood. Alexander Canario, Yoshida, Bryce Harper, Anthony Volpe, Mason Wynn. Colton Cowser, Heston Kierstead, Rookie of the Year favorites Jason Dominguez, Bryce Matthews, Yohandy Morales. Sebastian Walcott, Robert Calaz. We got the prospect power-up Xavier Isaac, Walker Jenkins, Nolan Shanuel. Aiden Miller, Ryan Lasco, prospect power-up Brock Wilkin, Lazaro Montes, Roderick Arias. Sal Frelick, Julio Rodriguez, Evan Carter, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Jared Dickey. Byron Churio, Ethan Salas, Austin Wells, Johan Rojas, Kodai Senga. George Walco, Andy Rodriguez. So we got Francisco Alvarez. That is a 38 of 250. Therefore, Alvarez. We got Douglas Glad and Jose Rodriguez. Jose DePaula, Dylan Cruz, Nolan Shanuel, Rookie of the Year favorites. That is a 152 of 250. We got Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman. Jordan Westberg, Austin Wells, Junior Caminero, Corbin Carroll, Enrique Jimenez. Juan Soto, Luke Keishel here with the auto. A Twins auto there. Luke Keishel. We got Pete Crow Armstrong with the favorites, George Lombard Jr., Kyle Teal. Noel V. Marte, Jordan Lawler, Jung-Hoo Lee. That is 27 of 125 for Jung-Hoo Lee. Ben Williamson and Carson Weisenhunt. Antonio Anderson, Matt Shaw, Ronnie Mauricio, Luke Adams, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Zach Geloff, Colton Cowser. We got a Jordan Walker, 55 of 299 for Walker. Bryce Matthews, Yohandy Morales. Jared Cerner, Brock Porter, Jason Dominguez, Felon Celestin, Xavier Isaac. Spencer Jones, Justin Crawford, Junior Caminero, Jacob Burke, Mookie Betts. Jackson Holiday, Ryan Burrows, Prospect Power Up, Max Clark, Miles Naylor, Luis Baez. Francisco Alvarez, Evan Carter, Cedeni Rafaela, Abimelec Ortiz, Cooper Pratt. Jason Dominguez, Shohei Ohtani. We got Barack Wilkin, 27 of 150. We got Skeens and Ellie De La Cruz. Yoelan Cespedes, Brock Wilkin, Noel V. Marte, Curtis Mead, and Luis Matos. Kierstead, Dylan Head with the auto. We go Dylan Head auto. We got Marco Luciano, Lazaro Montes, and Roderick Arias. Max Clark, Brenda Maia, Pete Crow Armstrong, Quinn Priester, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Aiden Miller, Ryan Alasco, Jackson Holiday with the Prospect Power Up, Aaron Judge, Marco Luciano. Nick Gonzalez, Sebastian Walcott, Mason Wynn, Ben Williamson, Carson Weisenhunt. Jackson Churio, Robert Callas, Aiden Miller, Prospect Power Up, Drew Jones, James Wood. Jung-Hoo Lee, Alexander Canario, Heston Kierstead, Anthony Volpe, Mason Wynn. Tyler Soderstrom, Jordan Walker, Nolan Shanuel, Ronnie Mauricio, Aiden Smith. Masataki Yoshida, Bryce Harper, Riley Green, Henry Davis, Bobby Witt Jr. Colton Cowser, Heston Kierstead, Jordan Lawler, Aaron Judge, Luciano. Josh Young, Arjun Namala, Bryce Eldridge, Prospect Power Up, Felix Morabel, Wyatt Langford. Aiden Miller, Ryan Alasco, Wyatt Langford, Prospect Power Up, Johanna Rojas, Kodai Senga. Mike Trout, Juan Soto, Everson Pereira, Cedeni Rafaela, Everson Pereira. Evan Carter, Jason Dominguez, Everson Pereira, Paul Skeens, Ellie De La Cruz. Noel V. Marte, Jordan Lawler, Roderick Arias. That is a 30 of 175 for Roderick Arias. George Lombard Jr., Kyle Teal. Shohei Ohtani, Tyler Soderstrom, Sal Frelick, 20 of 150 for Frelick. We got Ronnie Mauricio and Aiden Smith. Pete Crow Armstrong, Sal Frelick. Pete Crow Armstrong with your favorites. Quinn Priester, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Justin Crawford, Junior Caminero. Mike Trout, Cedeni Rafaela, Everson Pereira. We got Julio Rodriguez, Andy Rodriguez, Walker Jenkins, 138 of 199. We got Jared Dickey and Douglas Glad. Last pack here. I had number 1. Matt Shaw, Spencer Jones, Jordan Lawler, Jacob Burke, and Mookie Betts to finish off the break. Let's do a recap of our numbered hits and autos. We got Walker Jenkins, 138 of 199. Sal Frelick, 20 of 150. Roderick Arias, 30 of 175. Brock Wilken, 27 of 150. Jordan Walker, 55 of 299. Jung-Hoo Lee, 27 of 125. Nolan Shanuel, 152 of 250. Francisco Alvarez, 38 of 250. Into the autos, we've got a Dylan Head and Luke Keeschel. I don't think anything too crazy on the gunner front, but probably just in the regular packs. Probably a little something there, Oi. All right, everyone, that will wrap us up here for the 2024 Bowman Baseball Mega. This is break number 55 here on August 14th. Thank you, everyone, for joining. If you're going to join us for later breaks, we will see you then. If not, take care.